Now you guys have an awesome sound, a very unique sound that's come out of Western New York so far. I mean, you might say that there's a lot of bands that you draw from and bands that I guess sound similar, but I would say the sound is classic more than anything else, in my opinion, and I love it, frankly. And I just wanted to know how you guys finding all the people with that same notion of what you wanted to sound like. Was that a tough task, or did you know right away that these guys, since you had the same influences and things like that, these were the guys that you wanted?
Yeah, I think that's, the main thing. I knew we all had pretty similar record collections and ideas of what was good or what we thought was good. But I think the EP kind of just set the stage of what it could be or should be or can be. Just that, like you said, that classic, familiar, but kind of new, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, no.
Fresh sounding at the same time. Yeah, I think I really didn't overthink it. I think everyone just got it and used their gut.
And what are your guys' influences, by the way, if you don't mind my asking?
Yeah, obviously Radiohead. I think we've all listened to a couple Radiohead songs.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the classic stuff, Roy Orbison and the Beatles and the Everly Brothers, that whole sound, it just never gets old for me.
Right.
I heard it as a little kid, on the good old station that I think used to maybe be here. But yeah, it's just.
You could say. Is it KB?
That?
Is it KB?
No, Oldies 104.
Oh yeah, they're right down the hall.
Yeah.
A new moniker, but same sort of deal.
It was great. I love that. I mean, I heard tons of classics that way. But obviously, we love, Wilco and the Flamey Lips and please chime in because I'm pretending like I don't listen to tons of music. But you know what I mean. It's just if you can sandwich both worlds, the classic, and still interject new things.
Sure.
I think it's a great mission accomplished.
Zach, do you have anything to add, buddy? You seem like you're
No.
No. Okay.
No. Just that it's a little bit of everything, really. I mean, Brandon's worked at Record Theater since the 70s, I believe. Joe worked there. Everybody, I think, between the five of us, it's got to be tens of thousands of CDs and records and things. So it's just from all over the board, I think.
Okay, and while I have you on the mic, since you're the wordsmith, partly, what went into that aspect of the record? You just had these words floating around in your head prior to meeting up and getting the music down, or when you heard the instrumentals, did it click right then? How did it go all about?
Yeah, it was an experiment for me, really, because I had always done everything myself. When I first started out writing the songs, writing the lyrics and the music and everything. So when Joe handed me these instrumentals, it was a experiment for me to just write words and melodies over the top of it. And I kind of that's the way we did it for the first bunch of songs, where he would just send me instrumentals and I would just some of them were maybe bits of poetry or things that I had in my little book, or some of them I just wrote just for the song.
Cool. And the name of the forthcoming record, The Happy Loss, and June 18th is the big party going down at Nietzsche's. Why don't you let us know who else is going to be playing on that show with you guys? It's your big coming out party, so to speak, with the new record. So did you bring along some bands that you from the area that you get along with, or how does it work? Are they from out of town?
Handsome Jack's going to be playing with us. We're pretty much just going to have them open up, and then we're going to do our thing. We've got a real short and sweet vibe going on.
Okay,
try to get
cool.
to the point. Don't bore us, get to the chorus kind of thing.
That sounds great. And what do we have to expect from you guys then on stage? Maybe something in the live show that you don't get on the record, or is it, do you guys pride yourself on sounding like the record? How does the live show go? What's the vibe there?
I think recording the record, our whole thing was to get a snapshot of the way we sound and where we're at right now. And I think it's not us trying to sound like the record. The record sounds like us playing in a room, just band playing in a room, But I think playing live, we always try to put a few surprises in there, some interesting covers and some different things, and maybe play a new song here and there. And I think visually we try to make it something good too. We're getting a set designer. I don't know, what would you call David?
Genius.
A genius. We're getting a genius to add some art installations, so we can hopefully make Nietzsche's not look like Nietzsche's on a Friday night, even though it's a great room.
For sure. I've gotten to perform there, and not in music obviously, but it's pretty prevalent out there. Nietzsche's, it's a good stage, and it seems like the kiddies are going to enjoy it. I've seen your flyers peppered about Nietzsche's too, and they're very glossy, very they're out there, and you guys are definitely got a buzz going around because people are talking about the show, so that's really cool. And we're super excited for it on our end. I can't wait to see you guys finally play. Myself, I've got it. I'm definitely coming, so
awesome.
I'm super psyched about that.
Yeah, we're excited to play. I mean, for me personally, performing is what I want to be doing all the time. And for us as a band, I think we got a good thing going when we play live. So that's always what I'm looking forward to.
That was going to be my next question. We have Son of the Sun in studio right now, and they're getting ready, like we mentioned, to play Nietzsche's on June 18th to celebrate the release of their record, The Happy Loss. Now, some bands, they love being in the studio. Are you guys more of the stage as opposed to the studio, the road as opposed to the studio?
I don't know. I mean, Joe... Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. I mean, Joe worked as an engineer at Audio Magic for a long time and cut his teeth learning how to be a great engineer. So, recording-wise, it's great. You know, in the past, it was always, we bought, 8 hours of studio time. We have to go get our CD done today. And this is, we've got our own gear, we've got our own space, and we got to really take our time and learn how to use the studio as an instrument for the first time. At least for me, it was definitely the first time to get to do that in a band. So it's weird. It's not as though we're separating into being just a studio band or just a live band.
Yeah, I just some bands are just like, I like getting out there on the old road. I don't like, being in the studio all,
Well, for us, there was just no pressure. There was whatever pressure we put on ourselves, but there was no like it's got to be done today or the bills due. We got to be out by 5 o'clock or anything like that. We really got to take our time, experiment. So it wasn't like we were ready to kill each other in the studio or anything like that. But personally,
like 8 months or so.
We took 2 years to get this damn thing out. But no, that's the thing. We've been looking forward to this record release party. I've been looking forward to it a long time. So.
And it shows how much work you guys have put into it. If you don't mind my saying, it sounds great. I can't tell you how many bands that send me stuff, and I'm just here in Buffalo, so bands from Buffalo that send me stuff, and it's like it sounds like it was recorded, in a shower or something, or like in a dumpster or something like that. But you guys, you can tell, you put the time into it, and I know through communication with Jeremy how much time you guys have put into it and how much effort you put into it. So the 18th has been a long time coming, and we're all very, very, very excited about it. I'm sure you guys are super excited about it as well.